It's Portland Bulldogs boys basketball on WPPS TV3. Brought to you by the Portland Public Schools. Promise, prepared, and empowered. Now we send you to the broadcast booth with Steve Schwartz and Frank Myatt.
Senior basketball players who are supporting their team, their teammates, and their coaches this season. Led this team with great enthusiasm and a love for their school. These student athletes have represented their community, school, team, and families with great character and sportsmanship, and we are so proud of them. We'd be remiss to not also thank their families, friends, teachers, and coaches for all they've done to support these student athletes. Families, as the players announced, please come forward to accept a small token of their program's gratitude for your support. Our first senior we recognize, Ferranti. Let's hear it again for our seniors. Kevin Walker.
Good evening. It's February 4th, 2025, and we're here at the Portland Expo for tonight's basketball action between the South Portland Red Riots and your Portland Bulldogs. This is Steve Schwartz along with Frank Myatt. Frank, the South Portland Red Riots come in tonight at 12-4, ranked second in Class AA North. The Dogs 8-8, but ranked third in Class AA North.
Yeah, Portland coming off a fantastic win at Oxford Hills Friday night. Seemed like a kind of game where they learned a lot about themselves. We saw a lot of secondary scorers. They weren't relying on Lucas LeGage to put in 25 points like he did against Deering. Really one of the more complete games the Bulldogs played overall at Oxford Hills, and they're going to need to bring it tonight against a potent South Portland team. Right,
and actually they are Class AA South Portland, and they're led by Manny Hidalgo, but his last couple of games he scored 5 points and 6 points. So the key, and one was a loss to Cheverus, one was a win over Massabesic. South Portland can be beaten, but it's not an easy formula.
No, and I think the formula relies on containing Manny Hidalgo, something Portland really struggled to do in the first matchup. We'll see if Loic Ramazani and company are up to the task tonight.
Folks, we had senior ceremonies, and we're going to have player announcements right now.
And now let's meet tonight's starters. First, the ministers from South Portland. A junior, number 2, Gabe Jackson.
So as we completed the introductions for Coach Millington's squad, Steve, the Red Riots going with Gabe Jackson, number 2, Tom Melogi, number 3, Darius Johnson, number 13, Todd O'Donnell, number 22, and Manny Hidalgo, number 30. And here come the Bulldogs.
Maddox Mees, sophomore captain.
And had a fantastic game at Oxford Hills last Friday night, scoring 15 points.
Lucas Legage in double figures. I had him at 8, but I think he scored 11 officially. So
I trusted my numbers, though. I also had him at 8, but leading scorer for the Bulldogs, Lucas Legage. Malik Ramazani, number 0. We mentioned him. He's a defensive force. He'll be called on for the tall task of containing Hidalgo today.
And Cordell Jones, who's also the Gatorade Football Player of the Year.
Joining Jones in the front court is senior captain, center number 30, Devin Walker.
Please reveal your next number. Everyone, tonight's national anthem will be sung by Noah Giordano.
Our own Noah Giordano singing the national anthem. And I want you to know a little secret, Frank. I knew after the last game at Oxford Hills that that was going to be happening. And I was sworn to secrecy so that his grandpa, assistant coach Joe Giordano, did not know. And I kept that secret because I know how to keep a secret, Frank.
As you should, as an attorney yourself, a barrister. But fantastic rendition of the national anthem by Noah Giordano. We've seen him perform in Portland High's musical theater productions in the past, so not a stranger to singing in front of a crowd.
And we see Principal Sheila Jepson coming in with her husband watching the game. A great night for that. And here we go with the tip-off. So we have Devin Walker at center court here. And he'll be jumping.
It'll be against Darius Johnson.
With Darius Johnson, yeah. Here we go. And Portland controls as Ramazani skies for possession. He'll get it back to Mies. Mies will have Hidalgo on him.
It'll be interesting to see what kind of energy Portland starts with. And
well, they start with a turnover.
Not the energy you want to start with.
Right.
Nice
wow
block there by Walker.
Mies on the break, up and over.
I got to use the backboard there.
Johnson with the rebound.
Yeah, Hidalgo loses
the other way.
Yeah, Steve, just mention energy there because we saw Portland come out against Deering in both games and really be the aggressor, the kind of in the hammer nail analogy. Portland definitely the hammer. To me, a game against South Portland shouldn't feel that much different than a game against Deering or against Shepherds. It's another one of those city rivalries where you should just come out with intensity and try to take it to your opponent.
And no one home, so another turnover for Portland.
Yeah, it looks like the play got kind of gummed up by South Portland's defense.
Hidalgo will bring it down.
Picked up by Ramazani at half court. Both teams in man-to-man. Oh, nice swipe.
Mazzani with a steal. Ooh.
He took off a little bit too far away.
And frankly, he's lucky he didn't get called for the travel.
I wasn't worried about that. It was more the distance.
The distance was part of it too, but Hidalgo had that great kind of feet behind him, sort of pressure.
Yeah, so see if you saw LeGage hedge there on that possession by Hidalgo. If he's hedging, the rest of the defense needs to rotate. Otherwise, they're just going to strand O'Donnell out there, and he'll have a wide open look to the basket all night.
Which he just had, and he scored 2. We're going to have another turnover for Portland. So Portland, some early game jitters here. They're down 2-0, minute and a half into the first quarter, 6.5 left. The nice screen. And there's the open shot.
Mies has to get up and get that. Just went right over his head.
But it does come the other way. As Ramazzani has the ball, he's got LeGage. South Portland has certainly come here to play defense.
Unsurprisingly. Travel.
So some early game jitters, and Mies is going to come out, and Cedar Conley is going to come in, senior.
Senior on senior night. So Portland going big here with Conley, Jones, and Walker. See if they are. They're coming out in 2-3 zone before I could even get it out. They're taking advantage of that size.
2 is Gabe Jackson.
And nice work doubling down there.
Wow.
But Jackson works through it.
Maloji gets that basket. It's 4-0 here, folks, with 5:15 left in the first quarter. Ramazzani, but over the basket, and a monster rebound by Hidalgo.
Yeah, tough angle there for Ramazzani. And he gets the steal.
Yeah, a second steal of the night. Another turnover for South Portland. LeGage. Nobody there.
Deflected out and saved in by O'Donnell.
Wow.
But 5-on-4 for the Dogs. LeGage finds the open man. Good court awareness there by Lucas.
Yeah, the nice assist. And here we go as Conley, great defense, and he put it off of Jackson. So a turnover and a nice effort there. We're going to have a timeout with 4.5 minutes left in the first quarter, and the Dogs down by 2, 4-2. Here we go, we're back. Steve Schwartz and Frank Myatt along with Ali Al-Najafi on camera. WPPS TV 3. Here's Conley. It's a man-to-man defense for South Portland right now.
They have the isolation to Walker, but
Walker inside.
it's going to be one move. Maloji, nice defense there.
In the turnover, though. The long pass to LeGage. Wow. And he's got Conley underneath. Conley with another rebound.
That physical game inside. Letting them play just the way I like it. And here we go. We went from size to more size with Benilson Lumani checking in. He had a great kind of middle of the game against Oxford Hills where he really changed the complexion of that contest with his defense.
Yeah, you spoke about that and about how it really does change what a team does. Here's Lumani underneath. Oh, my goodness. But second chances.
Boy, all he had to do is grab the rim, and that feels completely different.
4-4 now with 3.5 minutes left here in the first quarter.
Yeah, Portland's staying in 2-3 here.
I've seen a low-scoring game against South Portland.
Yeah, we've already got double the amount of points that game had. What was that, 10 years ago, Steve?
Yeah.
Field Gym with fans throwing popcorn, Coach Russo on his way out, and nobody was happy with that one.
Even though Portland won it, I don't think Portland
I believe South Portland won it by 2.
Oh, did they actually?
Yeah, I believe so.
And I wasn't even there. Look at that. Gabe Jackson gets the nice bounce. 7-4 now. Riot's in front. Here's Ramazani. He's got Cordell passing through. Walker inside to LeGage.
Okay, interesting handoff in the lane, but offensive
They just
rebound
cannot
falls.
buy a basket here, folks. Johnson with the rebound. Wow, the spin move doesn't fall. Lumani to Cordell. I don't know who gets credit for that.
On the break. Ramazani in traffic. And Lumani offensive rebound for 2.
His second offensive rebound and putback brings the Dogs to within 1. 7-6, 2:11 left here in the first quarter.
Cleaning up the garbage there. Travel.
Take that step. For South Portland, Tristan Sanders will come in, and he'll replace Tom Maloji.
Not a surprising move by Coach Millington, countering size with size. So Sanders is going to be tasked with pushing Lumani around.
And around the horn here we go. Ramazani to LeGage. LeGage inside. Cordell tries to penetrate. Walker to LeGage. Wow.
I thought that was going to be a nice little pull-up there, but Dogs back it out, being patient.
And I give credit to South Portland for that great defense.
Yep.
And of course, no shot clock, folks, so there's a minute 21. Here's the short jumper, and it falls for Cordell. Excuse me, it's 8-7. The Dogs are up by 1 here with a minute 8 left in the first quarter. Mees is set to check back in for the Dogs.
Another steal for Ramazani.
Wow, 3 already in the first quarter. And look at that, Cordell races down. Dogs now with a 3-point lead, 44 seconds left here in the first quarter. And I mean, it's early, but I don't care what anybody's record is. Portland is capable of beating anybody.
I think we have a block on Jones, maybe.
Kind of looks that way.
Nope. Near Ramazani. Luik's first foul of the game. Here with 30 seconds left in the first quarter, so
Mees will replace Devin Walker.
No, he won't. He'll replace Jones.
Oh, I guess. Yeah, I guess.
Jones going over to have his left foot worked on from athletic training.
I think Walker thought maybe.
Ryan Lucas. Yeah, maybe initially he was going to be Walker, but.
Yeah, here's Hidalgo for 3, and wow.
Yep, deflected out by, I think that's going to be Johnson over the top, kind of knocked it out of Walker's hands. So 23 seconds left. I'd expect Portland to play for 1 here. Get a quality possession, maybe run a set play.
The Dogs are up by 3, 10-7 here. Ramazani to Walker. Walker looks for Mees. Mees inside. Oh my gosh. You know, frankly, it was between 2 tall defenders. He did a nice job, but
it's going to be a travel. Great defense and hustle by Luik Ramazani. He doesn't get credit with the steal, but he created that turnover with his hustle and speed getting back on defense.
Right. I think probably it's not going to happen. But with 0.5 seconds left. But the Dogs do take a 10-7 lead into the second quarter. We're back. Steve Schwartz and Frank Myatt on WPPS TV3, bringing you second quarter action here at the Expo. You could call it the bridge game here.
Yep.
And Mees with a nice rebound.
So there you go, Steve. Benilson Lumani gets no credit for anything on that play, but he completely changed that shot.
And the rebound for Johnson. It was a good shot, but Wow, Hidalgo in traffic. Look at this, right there with the offensive rebound and the putback. Tristan Sanders brings the Red Riots to within 1 now. This, as I say, battle of the bridge. The Gage pulls up short. Hidalgo comes up with it.
Three seconds. And there's double-digit turnovers for the Red Riots.
To about 4 for Portland. So you would expect, therefore, though, a little bit of a better score than 10-9 right now. So they're getting some shots, they're just not falling.
Yeah, and the Dogs really not able to capitalize on as many of those turnovers. And you saw a couple fast break points, but a lot of those are, travels or ball going out of bounds where you don't immediately lead to, transition on the other end. Oh, there's your matchup inside. Oh, O'Donnell on Jones. I liked it personally.
Yeah.
Now O'Donnell on Lamani. Good ball movement.
Ramazani.
Yep.
4-3.
One extra pass made all the difference.
13-9. 6.5 left here in the first half.
Lumani steal.
LeGage, oh my goodness.
And knocked out by Hidalgo. And Coach Millington doesn't like the call, so they're going to discuss it. They may go to the jump ball error here if they're not sure, but no, they're going to stick with the call.
I was wondering why it might not be a foul.
Yeah, I think that, honestly, Steve, my guess is, that's a way to save a foul, right? It's point the possession in that direction. You don't have to blow the whistle and call a foul on it for something kind of in transition, but the right team gets the ball. And stripped there on the drive by Hidalgo is Maddox Meese.
6 minutes left here in the first half. 13-9 is the score. Lumani steps out to Ramazani. Ramazani to Cordell in the corner. Cordell goes in, and
nice
there you go. Very athletic. Leads all scorers with 6 points. 15-9 now. 6-point Portland lead. Between Portland High School and SMCC, I've had to learn more math, just addition and subtraction, Frank.
That Dogs back in man-to-man this quarter.
Hidalgo now. Whoa.
Yeah, that's be a block on Ramazani. Ramazani pleading his case, felt that he got hooked, but that's a big foul for the Bulldogs. That's 2 on Lewick here early in the second quarter. We'll see what Coach Russo does. He may elect to just roll with it. Since so far, Ramazani holding Hidalgo scoreless. Just got to be careful. He's going to be careful with those reaches. Play defense with your feet.
Of course, his the use of his hands is what, really gets so many steals.
Deflected out by Meese there, as we saw Hidalgo go down again.
So Lewick will take a break here, and Devin will come in to replace him. 15-9, folks, with 5:09 left in the first half. The Bulldogs are in front by 6.
Dogs sticking with man-to-man here. Now it's going to be Meese tasked with Hidalgo.
Wow. That is a nice offensive rebound by Tristan Sanders. We watched a lot of him over the last couple of years, few years at the JVs as well. Very powerful young player.
Did a great job on Jesse Kamas last year, as I recall.
Meese.
That's good hands by Hidalgo there.
Yep. Great defense by Devin Walker, and the rebound, Maddox Meese. Waddell is stripped, but Lumani is there off balance. He's fouled. He'll be shooting 2 at the line. And I think that's going to be on Johnson.
And it is South Portland's first foul of the game on 13, Darius Johnson. Back iron for Lumani.
A little too much, and Tristan Sanders again with the rebound. Hidalgo almost gets his, wow.
Followed by Sanders, got to get a body on him.
Yeah, we've got 3 offensive rebounds for putbacks by Tristan Sanders. He's got 6 points. 15-13 is the score with 3:50 left in the first half. The Red Riots are here now coming back. They've come back to within 2. They were down by 6. Here's Lucas Legage in the middle, and again, just not finding the handle tonight. Hidalgo on the rebound.
Stolen by Jones.
And Jones with the steal. He's got Legage. And in. You know, and sometimes it just seems like Lucas needs to get a basket to get on track. And then he's going to have a reaching foul here, though. That's going to be on Lucas.
His first. No, I agree with you, Steve. You know, as sometimes those shooters just need to see the ball find the bottom of the basket. You know, as soon as you see one, you know that there's not a lid on the rim tonight, and sometimes things open up for you.
Conley has replaced Walker.
Oof. That Portland bench didn't like that screen by Sanders.
Mees with another rebound. He does sky, and he's leading rebounder for the Dogs right now.
They're very athletic, Maddox.
Here's Legage, Maddox Mees. To Cedar Conley. Conley now will drive in. Lucas Legage looks for somebody.
He had the lob to Lumani there. Sanders had his head turned, but
Hidalgo closed off that lane pretty quickly. And Coach Russo sees something he doesn't like with 2:23 left and a 4-point lead. Will take a timeout. Okay, we're back here. We'll see what Coach Russo cooked up. The long 3 for Legage and in.
Yeah, what were you saying, Steve, about seeing one go down?
Well, I just think it also gives him a level of confidence moving into it. He opens up a 7-point lead here for the Dogs. Hidalgo, they've done a great job closing off his lanes, but of course that leaves somebody open. One good pass. And again, Mees with the rebound. Oh, taken by Sanders, though. And Cordell with the rebound.
And
with a
Hidalgo
foul.
fouled, yep.
Is that on Hidalgo?
It is.
Yeah.
Hidalgo's first, Red Riot second.
So 1:43 left in the half. The Dogs up by 7, 20-13. Conley inside. Looks for Lumani and a little bit of a forced pass there. Melogi inside. Acrobatic move, but Lumani with the rebound. He's got 3 on the night. Mees now over half court. 1:08 left here as the clock ticks down in the first half. Fall away for Lumani and in.
Oh, why not? He's having a nice little half here, Steve.
He is indeed. He's got 6 points to tie Cordell Jones and Tristan Sanders for South Portland for the lead in scoring on the floor here. Here's Hidalgo, stripped, but recovers.
And nice deflection there by Lumani. Great defense. Real good defensive possession for the last couple times down for the Bulldogs. And a tricky corner inbound for the Riots. You know where they want to go. Sanders clearing out space.
So Jackson here.
That Riot's playing for one.
Yeah, there's 16 seconds left, folks, and that's why.
I expect Hidalgo to attack probably with 7 or 6.
What we hope is that nobody gets a foul here while they're defending him. Kicks it out, in and out, and Lumani kicks it over, and we're going to end the first half with the Dogs up 22-13. We'll be back in a moment. So, Frank, the Dogs enjoy a 9-point lead at halftime, 22-13. No small feat against a number 2 team in Class AA South.
No, and the name of the game tonight for the Bulldogs is defense. They're holding South Portland to 13 points in the first half, making Hidalgo scoreless. Credit to Luik Ramazani. When he got in foul trouble, Max Meese came in and played admirably on Hidalgo. The Bulldogs are really got things rolling defensively, but I'd look for South Portland to make some critical adjustments, try to hang on to the basketball. They're already at a dozen turnovers. That's kind of the benchmark for not wanting to go past that number if you're on a varsity team. So really for South Portland, they have to take care of the basketball. For the Bulldogs, keep doing what you're doing defensively and eventually get some of those shots to drop.
Well, South Portland is led by Tristan Sanders with 6 points, about 4 rebounds, 3 of them offensive rebounds. They have 3 points from Gabe Jackson and 2 apiece from Tom Maloji and Tag O'Donnell. So, again, they're big scorers, though, in terms of Darius Johnson and Hidalgo both held scoreless in that half.
Yeah, and if you're looking for a place for the Bulldogs to grow defensively, I would say it's those box outs on Sanders. All 6 of his points have come on offensive rebounds, and that's going to happen when you're running so hard at Hidalgo. So, maybe just a little bit of a chat about, hey, know where he is when he's on the floor. He's the guy who's going to clean up the mess for South Portland.
And the Dogs are led right now by 6 points for Cordell Jones and Benilson Lumani. Jones also with a steal and a couple of rebounds. Lumani with at least 3 rebounds and a couple of offensive rebounds. Luik Ramazani has 3 points, but 4 steals already. Lucas Legage, 5 points, including a 3, and a steal and an assist as well. And Devin Walker with 2 points. Cedar Conley with a couple of offensive rebounds. That closes out the first half. The Dogs are up by 9. We'll see what they can do in the second half. We'll bring it to you in a moment. So we're back for second half with the second half action here. Steve Schwartz and Frank Myatt on the WPPS TV3 Sports Network.
And Bulldogs ball to start the second half. Both teams going with their original starters.
Kicked out. Ramazani inside, and he's fouled by Maloji is first.
Real interesting, Steve. We talk a lot about how sometimes the referees can make adjustments too at halftime. And it looks like that may be what we have. Very physical first half, maybe tightening up just a tiny bit here as we start the second.
We know that one of the supervising officials...
Yeah, 5-second violation.
Yeah, that's not great. We know that one of the supervising officials with the MPA is here tonight, kind of reviewing things a little bit.
Dennis Crow, longtime SMAA official.
Also, softball, really expert. Trains us when we were doing high school umpiring. And away it goes. So they trade turnovers here.
It's funny, Steve. It looked like Legage reached for it, then realized he didn't want to touch it and get his hands out of the way.
So the press is on. Meese gets by Hidalgo pretty quickly. Here's Cordell Jones. He's getting grabbed a little bit, but he holds on to it. Well,
taken away by Maloji. So a couple quick turnovers and Hidalgo's first bucket.
And here's another fellow who, if he gets a bucket, can get hot really quick. Had 24 against the Dogs in the first game. Followed up his next 2 with 25 apiece. The rebound with Jackson. Oop. Foul on Meese. That'll be his first of the night. Taking the ball out will be Tag O'Donnell. 22-15 is the score, folks, here. 6:41 left in the third quarter. O'Donnell saw nobody cutting that he liked. And instead, Meese gets a hand on it.
That was very nearly going the other way. Good defense there from the Dogs.
Doggo with Ramazani on him.
Yeah, what did you say, Steve? Sees one go down. Look out.
Yeah, now it's down to, oh, there we go again. Hidalgo with the steal.
They're going to say that Maloji stepped out when he made contact with that ball.
So each team, well, Portland, I think, with 3, and South Portland with 2 turnovers to start the second half. A little bit sloppy. 22-17 is the score. Dogs are in front.
There you go.
Meese has Cordell. Nice defense by Darius Johnson to close up that lane.
Yeah, a little adjustment here from South Portland. You saw that trap out front.
There's LeGage for 3, and he hits it.
Yeah, coolly hitting that 3. Lucas LeGage snaps the run.
25-17, 8 points here. O'Donnell, no call. Wow.
I don't know, Steve. We're seeing a lot of offensive fouls in my day. That looked like one of them.
Time for another adjustment. Oh, that is a shame.
That hurts. Man, 3-on-1. Can't afford to throw that one away. Bulldogs' 12th turnover of the night. Red Riots with 14 by my count.
O'Donnell, well, there you go.
Yeah, Coach Millington doesn't like that one. And we can say to the Honorable Steve Schwartz, justice was served that time.
Ramazani now will have a little bit of a full court press here.
Yeah.
There's, underneath Jones.
Yeah, bad angle. Right idea, just not a great angle.
Jones with the rebound, Hidalgo with the drive, and he's fouled.
Fouled by Meese. So look out, here comes Manny Hidalgo.
He can make it a 3-point play and bring the Riots to within 5. 3, rather. And he does just that. 7 points in the third quarter.
And we have a Portland timeout.
We'll take one, too, with 4.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Here we go. Cordell Jones takes it in to Maddox Meese.
We'll see if South Portland runs a trap at him like they did earlier.
Luik Ramazani with Hidalgo tightly covering him. Walker with the nice jumper. Doesn't fall, but oh my gosh. He got a hand on it.
A jump ball, possession arrow pointing to the Red Riots.
So Portland will run a little bit of a press here themselves.
That's a little light token pressure.
And it almost worked. Well, Jones was giving Maloji fits and starts there. Here's Jackson. Mees on him. Benilson set to check in shortly here.
Yeah, Lumani gave Portland great minutes in the first half. We haven't seen him in the third yet. There's the scramble. And a foul on Walker on the rebound. So the Red Riots retain possession here. Chance to tie it. As Lumani will replace Walker. Hidalgo inbounding here, Steve. I think one of those things that you hear a lot is keep your eye on the inbounder in these situations. Ramazani wanted that one.
Ramazani turns.
Good ball movement by the Riots.
Yeah, and the three for Gabe Jackson. He's got one in both halves now, 6 points, and he ties the score at 25. Lumani quickly up court. My goodness, he's fast. Here comes Legage. That's Mizek, excuse me, and Mies inside.
Nice little step through. Looked like he was dead in the water, but put it in for two.
Yeah, he gives the Dogs a 2-point lead, his first two of the game. 2.5 minutes left here in the third quarter.
And the Dogs' fifth point of the quarter. It's really been all South Portland here.
O'Donnell. Maloji for three. So they have many who are capable, and now the Riots take a 1-point lead.
Yeah, I guess philosophically, if you're Portland, you've made the decision so far that you're not going to let Hidalgo beat you. You're going to help off him, or help off anybody else to stop him. You're going to force the Riots to beat you from their outside shooting. They just started to heat up here in the third quarter.
Ramazani inside, blocked. Oh my goodness, Lumani with the rebound, but no dice.
Yeah, momentum firmly in South Portland's side right now. Dogs just got to weather the storm.
Yeah, Hidalgo with the two. He was shut down by Chevris and Massapequa in the last two games. And you knew he was going to, and really the Dogs in the first half of this game, you knew that wasn't going to last.
Yeah, Portland wisely slowing it down here.
Conley set to check back in. Here comes Legage to Ramazani. Cordell for three. We have ourselves a ball game, folks. 30-30. 1 minute left in the third quarter. O'Donnell takes the short jumper. And Ramazani to Legage. Well,
that's why Lumani runs the floor so well, Steve.
Does he get 2 rebounds there?
I only get him for 1. You can mark it for whatever you want.
40 seconds, 32-30. The Dogs up by 2. It's become a much different game from the first half, which was rather lackluster, but the Dogs were up by 9.
Riots appear to be holding for 1 here. Ramazani doing a great job of denying the basketball. Wow, no call on that as Hidalgo just pushed him right off.
Cordell gets credit for the rebound. We'll end the the quarter with the Dogs up by 2, 32-30. We're back. Steve Schwartz and Frank Meyer along with Ali Al-Najafi on camera for WPPS. Here is Maddox Mies. Backcourt. How many turnovers you have, Frank?
I have 13 for the Bulldogs, 15 for the Riots.
Wow. Here's Hidalgo now with Mies on him.
Ramazani to the bench. Start the fourth quarter.
There's Maloji with Jones on him.
Ooh, just a half step too slow for Conley. Jackson gets the 2.
Jackson capitalizes on that. He ties the score at 32. Something's got to happen here. Only got 5 seconds to inbound it. Here's over the half court is Cordell Jones.
Off the back of Susie's head.
Oh my goodness.
So Conley brought it down.
Conley
got
rather.
stripped.
Yeah. Sorry, Conley with that. And here's Hidalgo all the way in.
Lumani might have got a piece of that. And a travel. I'm going to credit Benilson for the block there.
Works for me.
You're welcome to rewind it at home and find out if I'm right or not.
And Loic Ramazani will replace Cedar Conley, who gave some very good minutes to the Dogs.
Yeah, Ramazani working super hard on defense, so he deserved that break.
And he's on Hidalgo. He's inside.
Yeah, good angle. Well done. Get the defender on his hip. Put it in for 2.
2-point Dog lead, 34-32. 6:35 left here in the regulation of this contest. Maloji's got Mies on him. Ooh.
I can't leave Hidalgo.
O'Donnell. And Ramazani with the rebound. He's by himself there on the left side. There's Jones. To Legage. And in.
15-footer.
That's money. It's a 4-point lead now, 36-32. The heck with Susie Schwartz time the last 5 minutes of any game being exciting. This whole quarter is exciting.
And back and forth we go. Can't leave. There we go. So good adjustment there by Portland not to leave Hidalgo alone, and good defense by Ramazani and Lumani.
Yeah, and Ramazani comes down with the rebound. Dogs up by 4 now, 5.5 minutes left. Is this a good time for a stall, Frank?
No, not in a game like this.
I know, but when you're playing South Portland, you never know.
No, South Portland's a team that can score in bunches. So.
Oh, you better be really careful.
If I were the Bulldogs, I'd just stay in the rhythm, stay in the flow.
Yeah, and take your shots when you find them.
Yeah, I mean, you get down under 3 minutes, sure, then be a little bit more deliberate, but still plenty of ball game left to be played here.
We're now officially in Susie Schwartz time. 5 minutes left. Mies.
Well, there's your matchup. Jones posting up in Hidalgo. Exchange with Lumani. Can't throw that one away. Jackson for 2.
Yeah. So we're going to have a timeout by South Portland here as they are down just by 2. 4:36 left in regulation. We're back after the Kevin Millington timeout. We'll see what he has discussed with his cohorts.
Coming up full court man here.
And his team.
Portland's got to get it over here.
They do. Walker had Lumani there, but here's Legage. Wow, to the cutting Ramazani.
Good eye there.
But. Yeah, rebound, though, comes to Johnson, his 5th at least.
Here's the matchup you want for South Portland. Clear that one out. You get Hidalgo on Walker.
Yeah, the long 3.
Jackson's feeling it. That's 10 points in the second half for Gabe Jackson.
37-36. Riots in front by 1. 3.5 minutes left in regulation.
I say, Steve, this is why you shouldn't have stalled with 5 minutes. Not that the Bulldogs did, but you asked that question.
Good Hidalgo, my goodness. So he's going to be fouled by Jones, I think.
Yep, Cordell's first. Bulldogs first of the quarter.
Probably a good foul.
Yep. One of those no layups fouls. A couple players working on the footwear. That's Hidalgo and Ramazani lace them up.
Hidalgo had 9 points in the third quarter after being shut down in the first half. And now it is Red Riot ball with a 1-point lead. We'll patiently go through their rotations. Here's Hidalgo with Jones on him now.
Yeah, they got Ramazani off by running through a couple screens.
Hidalgo. Johnson underneath there for the rebound, and that I think is going to be on Walker.
Yeah. Second on Devin. Here comes Bindelson Lumani back in.
Walker will take a seat.
Ramazani steals it again.
Dogs down by 1, 2.5 minutes to go.
A quality offensive possession here, and Jones will be fouled. We'll see. 3 or 30. It's going to be 3. Tom Maloji, his second, Riot's first of the quarter.
Ramazani now in the corner with Hidalgo on him. Mies has the ball.
Coach Russo wants a timeout.
So 2:19 left, and the Dogs are down by 1. So it's going to be Portland ball coming off the Coach Russo timeout.
Let's see what the Dogs have drawn up here, Steve. I kind of expect maybe a little set play or something.
Got to get Lucas back involved shooting. Money underneath, he's fouled.
That foul's going to be on the floor before the shot.
It's either Jackson or Johnson, I think. It'll be on Johnson. 2:04 left. 37-36 is Lumani.
Oh, there you go.
Right in.
A little tip off the inbound. Gonna travel.
So now the Dogs have a 1-point lead, and they have the ball with 1:54 left.
And Southport with 2 fouls to give. So I expect to see them get really aggressive here. Not quite in foul territory, but there you go.
There's one.
And that'll be on Gabe Jackson. Jackson's first. Riot's third. 1 more foul to give before they send Portland to the foul line.
Portland with only 2 fouls. Knees to Legage to Ramazani. Ramazani, oh my goodness.
Oh, and he gets it back.
Wow.
Great hustle by Luik there. Gave the ball away, busted his butt getting back on defense, prevented the layup.
Great defense by Luik Ramazani after the steal.
Hand off to Hidalgo.
1.5 minutes left here, 38-37. Dogs up by 1. O'Donnell shut down by Legage. Wow. Mies holds on to it. He's got LeGage on a break. And, oh my goodness.
Wow. Put-back
Lumani
slam.
finishes. In the block, but I guess Lumani will get called for the foul there.
That doesn't matter if he gets called for the foul there, Steve. Wow. High-flying, acrobatic put-back dunk for Benilson Lumani on the other end.
So he's got 2 shots here. The Dogs are up by 3.
And as Johnson's at the line, Steve, we talked earlier about Benilson's ability to run the floor. We saw it again on that fast break. You know, it looked like LeGage had gotten away and got that pass up from Meese, but with a tough angle, contested, missed the layup. Lumani cleaning it up.
That was Darius Johnson's first point of the evening. Here we go.
Why not?
Lumani right there, because like you said, he gets up the floor.
It's the Benilson show so far.
42-38 with 43 seconds left. O'Donnell with the ball. And a blocking foul on, let's see, LeGage or
Yeah,
Meese.
it's going to be on LeGage.
Yep.
I'm not a real big fan of that one.
It's the team's 4th foul. So quickly, 2 fouls there.
Yeah, and no more fouls to give.
Oh, my goodness.
Taken away by Jones on the rebound.
Jones gets credit with that. And here comes
Quarles just got to slow down here. Slow down and hang on to the basketball. Don't let the chaos get to you here.
Yeah, and Meese is fouled.
I think that'll be Johnson's 3rd. And South Portland's last foul to give. So I'm sure they'll go for the steal of the foul on the inbound here, and Coach Russo will take a timeout to set it up.
So there's 22 seconds left. We'll stay with you. 42-38 is the score. Friends, Coach Russo has 498 wins. If they get one tonight, he could wrap it up against Chevron, another very, very potent team tomorrow night. Basically, we started this game, and we knew that Coach Russo essentially has 3 games, because he's short of 1 playoff game, to win 2 to get to 500. And let me tell you, I'm not sure that anybody thought that this would be the game, and it still may not be. But 38-42 right now, and it's a 2-possession game with 22 seconds left.
Yeah, plenty of time on the clock. South Portland out of fouls, so which is a good point, a good thing if you're the Red Riots. Now you have a chance to put Portland on the foul line, a chance to get back into the game if they can at their free throws. If I'm the Bulldogs, I'm trying to get the ball into LeGage's hands. He's the best foul shooter on the floor, so get the ball to him, let him protect the ball, absorb the contact, and go to the line. We'll see what they have. They have something special on the baseline inbound here. It'll be Meese inbounding.
LeGage with the ball, just as you suggested, in the foul by Darius Johnson, his 4th.
All right, so now here you go. Here's where they count. 20 seconds left. LeGage shooting 2. Got it.
His 11th point of the game. So he hits them both. There's 19 seconds left. 44-38 is the score. Dogs in front. Maloji takes it down. He's blocked by Lumani.
What a game for Benilson Lumani.
And now Ramazani up and in. That's going to do it, folks. The Portland Bulldogs defeat the South Portland Red Riots 46-38. Joe Russo gets his 499th win. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. So a resounding 8-point win by the Bulldogs tonight in the Battle of the Bridge. Really, in many ways, an unexpected win. And it was done really on the strength of holding Manny Hidalgo to 9 points, all in the third quarter. Shutting him down was very big.
Yeah, defensively, all the credit goes to those guards for Portland. Luis Ramazzani, Maddox Meese, the guys who picked him up. But really, this win came from the rest of the team being able to rotate. We saw South Portland going a little 17-7 run when they were running a couple guys at Hidalgo. He'd find the open man. We saw Gabe Jackson hit some threes in that third quarter, early in the fourth quarter. But credit to Portland for kind of staying with that game plan, maybe making a couple adjustments. Defensively, they were fantastic tonight. But to me, it all comes down to Benilson Lumani.
Well, let's talk about Benilson. He had 14 points to lead all scorers tonight. He had 6 rebounds, 5 of them offensive, 2 blocks. What didn't he do?
Yeah, and if you look at the sheet, Steve, looking at the play-by-play, Portland had the ball, down a point with 2 minutes left. And you had 3 straight baskets by Benilson Lumani, including that massive putback dunk off the Legage missed layup, almost like an assist, the way that he ran the floor, saw it come off, and just hammered it home. So great athleticism, good awareness, and great job running the floor for Benilson Lumani.
Folks, South Portland was led by Gabe Jackson tonight. He had 3 3-pointers. He had 13 points. And next up was Manny Hidalgo with 9 points, a few rebounds, a couple of steals. 6 points for Tristan Sanders, all in the first half. We didn't see him in the second half, but he had 3 offensive rebounds, all for putbacks, 4 rebounds altogether in the game. 5 points for Tom Malogi. If I've added that correctly, he had that big 3 in the third quarter as well, and a block for him. 4 points for O'Donnell, and a point for Darius Johnson with 5 rebounds. But again, holding Hidalgo and Johnson to so little scoring really does make a difference, folks. Let's talk about the Bulldogs. They were led tonight by Benilson Lumani with 14.6 rebounds, as we said, 5 offensive, 2 blocks. Lucas Legage was next up. 12 points, a couple of threes, 3 assists, a steal. Cordell Jones, 9 points tonight, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal. And Loic Ramazzani, 5 points, 3 or 4 rebounds, once again. 5 steals tonight for him, hitting his average or even a little over that. Maddox Meese, 4 points, an assist, a steal, 4 rebounds. I don't think that just his 4 points alone really tells you the kind of game that he had. It was really a good game tonight. And then 2 points for Devin Walker and a rebound and a block. So altogether, a just tremendous win tonight for the Bulldogs. And where do we head next, Frank?
My alma mater, Cheverus High School.
We do. And folks, this could be the chance, and in fact it is the chance, for Joe Russo to get his 500th win. We'll bring it to you here on WPPS TV3. For Frank Myatt, this is Steve Schwartz, and for Arlene on Jaffe on camera as well, saying so long from the Expo, where tonight the Portland Bulldogs have a resounding win against the South Portland Red Riots. Good night.